We are back with a brand new season of the Premier League, Baba, and everyone can catch every single game live from everywhere. All you need is your phone at 69 Rand. Subscribe to Showmax Premier League.
iDiskiTV powered by World Sports Betting. It is good times. The CEO of the Marumo Gallants 1, Kaizer Chiefs 2, a Free State. Well done to the fans there. They love their football. Sold out stadium. Sayithi qaba nje sivale ngokukhawulezileyo ngoba ke mininzi le midlalo. Lindo Pep so Vilakazi is already saying cost for life. They're challenging for the league as Kaizer Chiefs. What did you make of the game, sir?
Nkulego, firstly, I want to say in studio today we've got the national team. Incredible talent.
Yes, sir.
But anyway,
yes, firstly,
incredible talent.
First class talent.
No, first class talent. But otherwise,
yeah. Let this not be controversial. Coach Shorty, Simpiwe Dludlu. If you ever need a job one day,
yeah.
If you ever need a job one day, Coach Shorty, someone is gonna clip this and put it on social media. Coach Shorty, if you ever need a job one day, iDiskiTV, easy money. You come here. You're beautiful. You're an incredible analyst. You know football. I know you're a national team coach as well, so you're too busy. Shota ngawe, Coach Short. Umuntu wesifazane. Shota ngawe ngoku, Coach Short. Please continue.
No, to be honest with you, Nkulego, credit to Kaizer Chiefs and Unazri Nabi for the first win. I think it's not easy. International coaches, of course, they don't know what to expect. But I think today, in the first half, they got a shocker from Utentens. For me, Nkulego, liyapaziwa lapha. Alipazi Utens. For me, Nkulego, before I even analyze the game, for me, Utentens is a reflection of what the South African coach is. For me, Pito, this is how I rate them. For me, it's Pito, it's Rulani Mkwena, then it's Tentens Maslisel. For me, the coach is incredible. Incredible leader, incredible father figure, tactician, a maximalist, a progedy possession kind of a man, but also Nkulego, what he has that no one has is the ability to make players believe in him. Nkulego. You look at those boys about Edgar Manaka. For me, the number 5 playing as a defensive midfielder.
was written off.
When
was the last time we saw him? And today he plays like he's been playing week in, week out.
Nkulego, you know what? Can I do this? I don't know if I'm allowed to. Can I just do this? I told him
yes, sir.
One touch. One touch.
And how can you do that, bro? Like if the last time we saw you was maybe 2 or 3 years ago, and you see, I agree with you. Actually, he makes players who coach Tentens. He makes players believe in it. It's like nanoma angatonsi player go APC Mutsepe League. He will make him play that way.
Kulego, maybe let's start to Kaizer Chiefs. Let's give credit to a couple of people. Credit to Miguel, the centre back. I like him. I like the attitude. Maybe as a football.
What do you like so far? What you've seen?
I like the character. You know what? In South Africa, I spoke about this. We don't celebrate tackles. We don't celebrate defending. We don't celebrate the little things, the effort. You know, the things that he does off the ball. One of the things I checked, he's a leader. He talks. The character of that player is what Kaizer Chiefs need, more especially at the back. Someone who's going to marshal, someone who's going to be an extension of a coach. Because Unazri sometimes he acts like a coach on the pitch. Like that. For me, Samgelo Zwane, I'm going to be very critical on the point. And I love the boy. I love the boy. But for me, personally, the boy, there's a ceiling in his game already. Already I can see a ceiling for me in the boy. The boy is good technically in terms of pass ball and kulego. But for me, in the consolidation phase, I got nothing next team. Very lazy. I got cover distance. For me, where do you play him? What is his best position? Maybe you can say he's an 8.
And we were debating that the whole time.
Maybe he's an 8, playing in a progressive line. But those special passes are not also his quality. It's good to switch on ball, deep passes, and playing away from pressure sometimes. For me, I look at him, I'm saying to myself, he's struggling to play under high pressure situations. Yusuf Mart again was top the boy when he was playing for Orlando Pirates. But another question came. If he was not good for Orlando Pirates, will he be good for Kaizer Chiefs? For me, that's politics for me. But for me also in a contract, I think he signed from Skuku. And I think Leantwana Lebambi Chiefs. I don't see Chiefs in keeper Leantwana. I think Kaizer Chiefs. I'm looking at a player like Umtu. Umtu for me, in my opinion, hasn't done well in the last couple of seasons, but I feel that Nyambona, even preseason started well, is doing well. For me, in my opinion, played very, very well today.
What worked for Chiefs today?
Pardon?
What worked for Chiefs today? I mean, everyone has been talking about Sereno, but what is it that Chiefs did right today in terms of maintaining an attacking threat? Yes, Tentens coached his team better than Chiefs. Forget the scoreline. But Chiefs, Nabo, I can't say they look far better because we still have to see them, but they don't look like the same that we saw last season.
Yeah.
Obviously, they were hopeless under our coach Kevin Johnson at some point last season. What worked for them tonight?
I'm looking at their game model. Their game model is they want to play with full backs. But one of the details is, I think all the big teams play like this now. Ulentuzo Frosla actually tucks in to create an extra midfielder. I'm looking at the profile of their midfielders, lack of ball players. But for me, I'm checking the game model. I'm looking at players like Abosirino played very well. But for me, the style of play says Nkulego, they want to get into the box as quick as they can. That's the difference from last season. I'm not extra pass anymore. They receive the ball, go half space 10, play a deep pass. You know what I mean? But for me, I just want to give you credit. I know Marumo Gallants lost, but for me, I just want to give you 10 credit. 1 month in the job. Look at what he's done. That's why I was critical of the joining Galaxy coach. Can you show us the game model yako, show us some methodologies wako. Can you show us your philosophy as a coach? Own it as well. I said yesterday, maybe 10 the style of play is toothless at times. But today what I saw is at times, uyakwazi ukudlala on a transition. You know?
Right, just maybe one, just as we wrap up, because we have to go. Do you foresee him? Because I suppose today, the owner would have looked at it and said, it's a loss. And I'm dominating ukudlala, another loss.
Yeah.
Do you foresee him lasting at Marumo Gallants, knowing his journey with the previous Marumo Gallants, Ibaroka, all of these teams, he make them play well, but they eventually fire him?
For me, Nkulego, I'm looking at the profiles. I asked the very same question yesterday. What quality does he have? Okay, about Kola Nyababona, but for me, it's lack of quality in the team. If they do, the window is closing this week. They need to bring in more quality. At least 3 front players, Nkulego, about quick, about dynamic, about off the ball. Understand? If he can get that, maybe he can do a good job. For me, no 10 shaban in my room. But I don't know with the demands of the chairman, because I was listening to the chairman, Nkulego, and it seems like he wants to go in the top 8. I think that the top 8 is not reasonable for them.
Yeah.
But for me, I'm looking at the coach like 10 for me. Today, I'm making a plea, Nkulego, to South African fans, to South African club owners. Kaizer Chiefs. They're looking for an assistant coach. For me, Kaizer Chiefs, you look at the squad, U10 can surely, I can you can identify with Lapaga shot. This is what we can do. This is the players that we need. This is the profile of players that we need. If you're a Mamelodi Sundowns, right now, at this present moment, Shushain and Piano, our soul, something that we cannot lose as a club. We cannot lose our soul. You fetch a 10 Malesela. I'm sitting at the studio, I'm watching the game, and I'm feeling inspired as a South African football fan, as someone who loves football in this country.
There you go. Thank you very much. We have to chase the next game. Quickly wrap it up. You forgive us. Next week, of course, the videos will be better because there won't be 3 matches back to back. We hope you enjoyed all of these conversations. It is iDiskiTV, TC Times, or Sports Betting. Thank you for watching us.